Okay, so in this lesson we're going to look at again using area models, and making sure we know how to make them and also how to determine in terms of a number line which one is bigger or not. So it's called the online fraction sorter, and you can did I say that? Fraction sorter, yes. And you can either follow these activities or these instructions, or you can just follow this video, and this video shows you how to do it. So probably the easiest way to do it is go to Google and go Shodor Interactive Activities and type in Shodor Interactive Activities Fraction Sorter, and then just hit enter once you're in Google, and then it should be the first one that pops up, and you click on it. Okay, so what happens is it gives you a fraction that you're supposed to create, and the way you do it is you use these plus and minus. So if you want to create a new row, you press the plus button, and every time you click it, it creates a new one. If you want to get rid of a row, click the minus button. Again, if you want a column, keep clicking this. If you want to get rid of a column, get that. Okay, so if you look here, we're supposed to create a fraction that's 1/9. So that means 9 would be our denominator. So that means we're going to have to slice this into 9 pieces. And so columns and rows together would be difficult because it's an odd number. But so what I'll do is I'll just make mine completely of rows. So I want 9. So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then for the 1, our numerator tells us how much should be shaded in, so you just click in a box if you want to shade it in. If you click by accident, you can just re-click and it'll disappear. So we only want 1 of the 9 shaded in, so that should be good. And I'm just going to, once you've done that, you come over here and you go check, and it tells me, okay, great, I'm correct. And then over here, 3/14. So this is an even number, so that means I could divide it into 2, and then I would need 7 rows of each to create 14. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we can just double click, check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then there's 2 columns. Okay, and we need 3 is our numerator. So I'm going to highlight 3 of these boxes and I'm going to check. I got it correct. Now what you do is the bigger box goes on the right. So if we look at these 2 boxes, the squares are the same. So which one is shaded in more? Well, it appears like the blue one is a little bit bigger. So what you do is you click on here and you drag it down, and then it shows you on the number line where 3/14 would be. So even though it's bigger, it's still this low on the number line. And then you click and drag the other one down here, and it shows you down here, which makes sense because this is almost empty if you think about it. There's only a tiny piece shaded, so it's close to the 0. This is pretty empty too, but it's got a little bit more, so that's why it's further along to the right on the number line and closer to 1. So just have a play around with that. Once you're done, you can just click new, and then you can keep going just to practice creating area models and getting the sizes right. If you have any questions, see your instructor.